Right, so here we are, Toby Carvery. All you can eat breakfast, plate one. Plate one. We're gonna see how much we can eat.
The filming setup ain't as good as we wanted it to
It's
be.
useless, absolute shocking. Isn't it?
Because there's not much room.
There's not much sausage.
But I'm a quaff, look. I've got a quaff.
Look like you need a bit of milk in that.
Oh, that's alright.
Right, so we're at Gravesend Carvery. Can't say I'm too pleased with it at the moment. Are you?
Right.
A bit rude, I think.
Oh, there's one woman. There's one woman serving. Food's lush.
Well, I've only had half of it.
But this is an idea we've had for about since we started filming and started doing podcasts. This has been planning. Well, not planning.
Over 2 years.
Over 2 years we wanted to do this. For your pleasure.
And
Just to show us being greedy bastards.
now we're here, I don't know why we're here.
And there's only one woman serving it. It's help yourself breakfast basically. You can have whatever you want. Scrambled egg, fried egg, sauce, bacon, the usual.
That's how the sausage is still stuck together. Look, still got look.
Freshly cooked.
Yeah, but
He's furious. They're nice sauce.
yeah, they are, I think.
They're really nice. Bean? Oh, that's a nugget.
What's that? I didn't get to
That's a nugget.
You didn't get bread, did you?
No.
Bread's just wasting space, filling up.
It needs, there's one thing missing.
What?
Black pudding.
Black wood.
I think black pudding has to go on a breakfast. If you're doing an all-you-can-eat, I don't think they'd get hardly any wastage from the black pudding section.
Can you look at that bloke? What bloke? It's is that Davo?
Fuck no, that ain't happened. There's a bloke that's got a mountain.
It's a what?
It's what?
It's a woman.
I ain't seen anything like it. It's like, see my plate?
Where'd you get mashed potato from?
It's like that. Oh, there's fried potatoes, soto potato things.
Oh.
I didn't see them, there's loads of them. There's the other thing I saw, there's Yorkshire puddings in gravy. Why is that?
I expect it's gravy, does it say?
No, it's just Yorkshire puddings in gravy.
You having that?
I might. Just to prove the point. I might get one on my next. I'm not having gravy. On my next trip to the all-you-can-eat buffet.
I didn't even have bacon.
Really?
I didn't see it.
What's the first thing you see next to the Yorkshires?
I was too busy that the sausage was still not being cut apart.
Oh, find it on the table.
That's the biggest part I've ever seen.
I can't believe it.
I might go and shake a band.
I can't believe it.
I would film it and get on camera, but it might look like bullying.
Bloody starving, geez. It's pure greed. I want to taste this quaff.
It's a bit sharp, isn't it? Look at that.
Trouble with a coffee cup, look, can't get your finger in it. It's like a Costa.
I'm going to get a plate too.
They're going back to Sarah, so I will do a quick coffee review while he's gone. Oh yeah, it's not bad. It's just they've got percolators up on hot plates up there, and you just help yourself and pour it in. And right, so this was the milk I was talking about.
Good.
I hope it's not. You expect that plate to cover it up. Yeah, there's going to be some things coming up in the review. The review's going to be long. Review's going to be longer than. Excuse me. Have as much as you want. That's a decent cough. I'll give him that. I don't know, 6.5 out of 10, 7. It's drinkable. It's not horrible. You're not like, I'm furious that I haven't got a decent coffee. I still can't get over this woman's plate. I wish we could film it, but it's literally up here. It's like a mountain of food. And she's not big. She's not much size. I'm bigger than her. They've got fried egg, they've got scrambled egg, tomatoes, beans, bacon, mushrooms, sausage, bread, brown bread, white bread, jam, and potato things, fried sauté style potato things. I'm not much of a fan for a potato at breakfast, maybe the odd hash brown. But the eggs are good, it's still running. That egg's still running. Oh, he's back. Oh, he's got 4 sauce.
4 sauce. This is more like token gestures.
A spoonful of scrambled egg.
I think that's. I've already had 4.
One
so
tomato.
This is going to be. This is.
You already had 4 sausages?
Yeah,
you
I had 4. Look, brand new ones come out of the packet. Look at that. Look at that.
That woman over there is furious that you've had 4 sausages. 8 sausages.
You know what I've noticed now, doing up at the thing, people just doing stuff for pure greed.
Oh, they are. At a buffet restaurant where it's all you can eat, people are just greedy, don't you find?
Yeah, they're going for how much can I squeeze in.
And they'll leave after it. And the way to do it is to do a bit at a time. Take your time, like the Chinese buffets. Put a little bit on your plate at a time. There's 28 dishes to choose from. So have something from 1, 2 and 3, a little spoonful, and then go back for 4, 5 and 6. And then go back for 7. And do it over a couple of hours. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. That coffee not bad.
Is it not bad?
I just reviewed it, gave it a 7. 6.5, 7 out of 10.
How much is that coffee?
All this filming is just showing food being shoved in my mouth. You're right, it's only got your hands. I need to sit back like that.
People love seeing my hands when I eat.
How much is that coffee?
Yeah.
I don't know, how much is the breakfast? I don't even know how much it costs. It's probably about 28 nuggets.
I don't know. No. Oh, we don't know price. No idea on price.
I think people do tend to overfill their plates because they're starving. They shovel it in.
Yeah.
And halfway through and say, I don't want the rest.
Oh, yeah.
Use your brain. It's a waste of money otherwise. It's down to them, I know, but
Pure wastage.
that coffee's weird. Have you seen the coffee setup? So they've got 2 percolators,
Yeah.
but you know there's a hot urn thing with a tap on a stand. That's got the milk in it.
Hot milk.
No, it's not hot. It's just they're using an unplugged in urn because it's
Oh.
got a tap for the milk out. I'm furious.
I might just have a glass of milk.
You can. I thought that they'd done juice and that.
She wouldn't give me a cup.
No, she had a cup. You need to ask her for a cup. She was bringing them over.
Yeah, so I told you she hates me.
In the premiere, not premiere, in like other, when I've been to a fry-up before, I've never been to a Toby fry-up. When I've been to others though, there's all like pastries, like croissants and all that, as well as like cereal. You can have cereal, fruit juices galore, 28 different types of cereal.
Why is this? How much? Why
It's a
is
lot
this?
more basic. We're going for a new camera angle. Look at that beard.
Looks no different. Yeah, new camera angle. Well, so why don't they give us drink here?
You've probably got an answer for a cup. Why is it just on me?
Why don't they give us drink?
I don't know. That sun's shining on my head.
This is the setup.
Oh, this up.
You've got to remember it's quite busy in here.
We're trying to be discreet, but failing.
Oh, failing big time. Look, that's sauce.
And mushrooms are lush. Don't you like mushrooms?
Well, I had some on the first plate.
I could eat mushrooms all day.
I think I'm struggling already.
I'm surprised you've had 14 peaks. Look at that sauce, look, what's happening there? You've got a bit of skin, hasn't it? What's happening there? It's like a double.
I dropped bean juice on my shoe.
You know? You got no trainers?
Nice.
Oh. You don't need like the second time. Don't you take the same plate?
Oh, I did, yeah. Why, do you not happy?
I don't know, that's what I was asking.
I'm struggling a bit. I might slow it down
Yeah, here.
No, no one said
Oh,
that.
they're all done, mate. That's a good view, isn't it? We nearly got caught. At least there's 2 of them serving now. You might be able to get a coffee.
Yeah, same all with the staff in it. Must be shortage.
I'm the wedding plate. I'm really hot. You were sitting in direct sunlight. They give us the worst table I had.
Yeah. It was the worst table.
The food's ace.
I'm not even had a drink. This is. Oh,
Sorry, mate.
Yes.
You ain't got a cup for a coffee or anything?
Have you ordered?
Yeah.
Okay, just a moment. I'll bring your cup.
Thank you.
Osted. Osted.
Obviously.
Who's the man called? Who's that man called that really checks stuff?
What, at a restaurant? Or the concierge?
No.
I know what you mean, I can't think of it.
Amber man or what's it called? Osted man.
Oasted? I'm making it up.
Like personal shoppers, what they call?
Oh, I don't know that.
Shop from the companies.
Oh, Oxted.
Osted?
Oh, that's schools, isn't it?
That's schools.
Oh, the restaurant one, Michelin star.
We're like the secret shoppers, you know, we go around, we're monitoring what they're doing. Still ain't bought me a cup, we've been here 20 minutes.
I've got to say, food's about 7, 8 out of 10. Service, 1.
Din. This bloke, that's a t-shirt with me.
Huh?
This bloke's t-shirt. Thank you.
We asked to sit there as well, but we weren't allowed. I suppose it's in case 8 people come in, I don't know. What time do I serve it till? 11. Oh, I've got an hour and a half of eating left. I've been here since 7. No, I haven't. How have you got a glass of Coke?
Because it was messing me about. Right, we're going to stop this here because we are Ramo, but
Too many people.
yeah,
I want a glass of Coke. Can I have Coke and coffee?
he's having Coke and quaff. This is Pepsi Max.
Have they not got real Coke?
Yeah. Right, so here we are, the Vince. It's outside.
Toby Carvery, Gravesend. A full and frank, honest review.
Honest review of Toby Carvery from Osman. Ospisman.
Whoever, we still can't remember
Ombudsman.
the name. The Ombudsman.
From
the
the
Food Ombudsman.
That's
who
the
we've
word.
become. Food Ombudsman. I just got to pick them. Take.
Right, so we turned up at Toby Carvery, Gravesend, just off the A2, for a breakfast, for all you can eat breakfast. This has been in planning for 2.5 years.
Yeah, like we said at the very start, if you're
2.5
still watching, we say it a little while ago.
We've done a bit of filming inside, as you can see. That weren't that good because it was really busy. Vince, you give your review and then I'll give, because it's going to be 2 reviews, isn't it?
Right, so review for the food, I've got to say, between 7 and 8 out of 10, because a big selection, which I've already gone through in there, sausage, bacon, eggs, your standard, 2 different types of egg, fried potatoes, Yorkshire pudding and gravy was a bit weird, and people were loving that. Beans, tomatoes, mushrooms and everything. However, for me, it's the little differences, right? So service is 0, rudeness of staff 10 out of 10 because they were rude. Not rude that you want to complain, but rude as in there's no need to be rude. Is that fair enough?
Yeah.
They wasn't rude as in they're rude to us, but they couldn't give a toss.
Couldn't give a top. Wouldn't let us sit where we wanted to sit.
And it's the little things. When I've been for an all-you-can-eat breakfast before, when I've stayed at a Premier Inn and whatever restaurant, all these hotels have got restaurants next to it. There's a travel lodge just next to this place. When I've been for one of them before,
as you can see, it's just there.
Ed the boy.
Is that it?
Yeah. Well, if I've been to an all-you-can-eat breakfast before, the setup is superb.
Yeah.
Right. Forget the staff being rude and this, that, and the setup is you walk in. There's toast, there's croissants, there's pastries, there's cereal,
Drinks.
there's 8 different types of
Drinks as
cereal,
well.
there's 14 different types of fruit juice, there's
There weren't a
water,
drink here.
tea, coffee on tap. You haven't got to ask for a cup.
Yeah.
The food, probably not as much selection maybe as here, but just as good a quality. This only gets a 7 for the food quality. Overall, it gets a 1. because of the
Yeah,
rudeness.
yeah.
And like I say, this is not being greedy, but some people like cornflakes, and then they like having beans on toast, and then they like a croissant afterwards. And a lot of these places have fresh fruit as well, so you'll have an apple, you'll have a banana. The selection
Bit of melon.
was shit. All there was basically fry up, nothing else. A bit of bread
Fry
in a
up,
toaster.
nothing else. Yeah, no cereal.
So for me, it is the little differences. The staff didn't need to be how they were being, because to get him a drink took 20 minutes,
Oh, 20
which is
minutes.
wrong.
Yeah.
It took 10 minutes for them to come and say, yeah, sit over there. Well, why can't we sit there? Bear in mind, it was half empty. No,
and
no,
it's
no,
not
no,
the
you've got to
biggest
sit
of
there.
places as well.
Yeah, and it's for me, it's the little things. It gets a 1 out of 10 scoring purely and simply because of, not for greed, not because I wanted a croissant and then cornflakes and then muesli and then a yoghurt and then an apple and then egg and bacon and then a bacon sandwich and then bean on toast and then black pudding and sausage and bacon. It's not because of a greed point of view. I'm talking about the little difference. It's having that option if you want it. So yeah,
So what are you giving that a 1 out of 10?
I just want to look at the bill as well, just value for money. I haven't even looked at
Right,
the
so
bill.
we had 2 all-you-can-eats. I had an unlimited fizzy drink. I had about 2 of them, and he had an unlimited coffee.
Right, so the 2 Carvery breakfast was £9.38, so that's £4.69, £4.69 for the breakfast. Unlimited soft drink is £2.09, unlimited coffee £3.15. So overall it's £14.62. That's £7.30 each. It's all value for money, yeah. That's all right. I'm happy to pay that. I'm happy to pay the £7 for a decent plate of food, but I'm not happy with all the rest of the stuff I just said.
Right, so my review ain't going to be as long as Vincent's, but it is going to be on the same line. It does get a 1 out of 10. It took me ages to get a drink. It was confusing. We didn't know where to sit. We couldn't sit where we want, even though it was a big thing. We wanted to sit down here and film a bit. As you see in the film, we're filming basically sitting on top of people's lap. So it gets a 1 out of 10. He's taking a picture of something.
I'm just going to show everyone the setup.
But we did get out with something. And I'm going to show this here.
Look at the professional setup. Look, can you see the microphone?
Oh, we got microphone
We
and
are.
everything.
This is like professionals. We've got a microphone. Can you see that? I just took a picture.
Do you reckon they can see it?
I don't know. It's reflecting a bit, innit? Look at that. It's a professional setup.
We did get out now with these.
That's lunch sorted. The sausages were lush. The sausages were the
alright.
best part of the whole day.
There weren't.
I bet 5 of them bad boys.
I agree with Eve's thing. There weren't much selection. Drink is the worst thing. You couldn't even get a bit of water without asking. She said, "Oh, I'm the only staff member in." There was about 4 or 5 staff members in there, weren't there? I don't know why she was talking.
She was
about
the
that.
only one there when we got there, but within 5 minutes there was about 14 people walking around wiping tables that didn't need wiping.
Right, to wrap this review up, Toby Carvery, Gravesend, 1 out of 10.
I'm going to say 1 out of 10, but I personally think that all other Toby Carverys are going to be the same setup. I don't think it's a size thing. This is purpose
But
built.
we were sitting by the window. It's the hottest day of the year. We were sitting by the window, melted.
Still melting.
Yeah.
Look at that. That was solid ice when I went in there. Look at it now. It's a bit of ice.
Well, thanks for that video. We'll be off then.